What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. So, just gave back the Land Cruiser. I already miss it. But what I want to do is I want to just go over a couple things about the Land Cruiser, what it's comparable to, that's something a little bit more affordable, and a couple things like that. So I hope you will stay tuned. So first and foremost, a humongous thank you to Toyota for giving me such a fun vehicle to drive around for a week. I thank you very much. I don't know how we're going to top this, but I'm sure we will, and I'm willing to try anything Toyota or Lexus makes. Try me. Let's have some fun. But anyway, the Land Cruiser is just something different. It's something special. If you're a longtime Toyota fan, you will know the Land Cruiser is legendary, so anytime you get a chance to drive it, why not? Price tag is a little high at $90,000. But it is one overbuilt SUV. And it's hard to explain this to some people, and I was at a family party yesterday trying to get that point across. Some of them were calling it, well, it's like a, expensive soccer mom vehicle. It really isn't. I've been calling it two things all week: a tank and an Armageddon vehicle. It is overbuilt. The axles, the suspension, the frame, it's basically a truck. 5.7 liter engine with the I almost said the V8. 5.7 liter engine with the 8-speed transmission needs to be in the Tundra. The experience with the 5.7 with the 8-speed versus the Tundra's 5.7 with the 6-speed, night and day. I gotta be honest with you, night and day. But I really think Toyota should take that step forward. Keep the V8 in the next gen, at least as an option, like Ford. If they go smaller displacement, cool, as long as there's a V8 option, and why not just put that 8-speed transmission in there as well. But as far as the Land Cruiser goes, for $90,000, it had great leather, a beautiful interior, big navigation screen. It just had a lot going on that was top end about it. I loved everything about it. I didn't care for the braking. I tried everything I could to make myself like the braking. Move your seat all the way back so you're not all the way up on the pedal. Everything about it. If I have to say one bad thing, it's the braking. But overall, the ride quality was amazing. That KDSS suspension is unreal. On-road, off-road, all-road, it is amazing. I loved it. Just a comfortable ride, very quiet on the inside, high-quality materials all around you at all times. And the best part about it is it's a Toyota. So you get that reliability that we all know and love. And the fact that they put a 400 horsepower V8 motor in the Land Cruiser is something special. I'm actually surprised it's not a V6, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, everything about the vehicle was fantastic. The pickup was good. One of my major tests I do with all vehicles is how is it when it's passing at all speeds. But you know how like some vehicles, if you're at already like a high speed, like 50, 55, and you go to pass, sometimes it lags a little before it takes off. This thing always had power ready to go. So I'm very impressed with this vehicle. LED, everything, the interior lighting. It wasn't like that old yellowy. It had an LED look to it. Just heated and cooled. Third row seating that folds up. You could fold up the second row. You make like a pickup bed in there. It was just amazing. High five Toyota for not only making it but keeping it around after all these years. Now, is $90,000? Is it worth the 90 grand? That's a pretty steep price tag, but I gotta say, at the end of the day, the thing is really overbuilt. And I think that is the thing people don't understand, once again, how much the suspension, frame, axles, all of that makes a difference, at the end of the day. And I think 90 grand, I could never pay 90 grand, I'll be real. A lot of you guys out there can never pay 90 grand. It's just too much for a vehicle. But if you're in that boat like me, I will tell you this. I've driven this. I've driven a bunch of different Toyotas. This thing felt a lot like I almost said a RAV4. This thing felt a lot like a 4Runner. The way it handled, the way it turned, the suspension. It shares the same suspension. The KDSS suspension is available on the 4Runner. It is optional. And I've driven a 4Runner with and without the KDSS. And I'm telling you, that thing felt like a big 4Runner. The power, there was a lot more power in the Land Cruiser, but the turning radius, road manners, just everything about the ride quality and comfort, it was pretty much the 4Runner. Where the 4Runner loses and where the Land Cruiser gains is all of the amenities on the interior. The 4Runner inside is a little outdated, very small navigation screen, touch screen. Just some of the interior features of the 4Runner does look a little dated, while this Land Cruiser did have a really, really nice infotainment center area to me. Everybody's different. Obviously, the Land Cruiser had the JBL synthesis system, which I tried out at all different volumes with windows down, different speeds. You could always hear it. So, Toyota, we're going to need that in the Tundra too. Give me the good JBL system, please. But yeah, if you're looking to get yourself something like a Land Cruiser, definitely take the 5 minutes and test drive a 4Runner, because I'm telling you, there was a lot of similarities in there. The 4.0 V6 is a very reliable motor. We know that. Not the quickest motor in the West, but it'll do. I've driven 4Runners that feel good. They feel quick. Not exactly fast. The Land Cruiser was fast, powerful, quick. Obviously, the Land Cruiser, you're going to be able to tow a little more. The Land Cruiser was around 8,000 pounds towing capacity. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think the 4Runner is around 5,000. So, you know, if you have a small boat, you should be okay. It really depends on what you want to spend. But this is the whole point of the video. I want to know from you guys in the comments below. Would you pay 90 grand for that Land Cruiser? Or would you spend the 40,000, 45,000 on a 4Runner and then just hook it up the way you want it? I want to hear what you think. What do you think about the 4Runner overall? So once again, thank you, Toyota. I'm so glad I got the opportunity to drive one. And if they ever want to hand me the keys and say you could just have it, oh, I'll take it. Oh, I'll definitely take it. I sat Michelle in it for a little while. You know, she drove around with me and stuff. She loved it, and she doesn't even care about cars. So Toyota, if you want to hook a bro up, you know, 2.5 years, giving love to the brand, hook me up. Hook Michelle up, get her out of the Honda. Let me know. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching once again. Land Cruiser, awesome. Let me know what you think. Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. See you later.